Hello, this is Pastor Bob again for Friday, April the 10th, Good Friday, on our road to the cross, the Via Dolorosa. As Jesus prayed, the disciples slept. Jesus could not be angry. Their spirits were willing, but their flesh was weak. He woke them just as the mob arrived, and there in front of the very front was the betrayer, Judas Iscariot. He embraced Jesus with a kiss. "Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" Even in this, Judas saw the love in Jesus' eyes for him. As the temple guard took Jesus away, Judas ran back to the chief priests and elders, trying to give the money back and desperately trying to undo what he had done. But it was too late. He remembered Jesus' words. "Woe to the man by which the Son of Man is betrayed. It would be better for him if he had never been born." Judas, in his anguish, threw the 30 pieces of silver down in the temple and went out and hanged himself. There was a trial before the Sanhedrin, the Jewish council. They charged Jesus with blasphemy before God when he admitted to them to being the Christ, the Son of God. It never dawned on them that he was telling the truth. The Sanhedrin condemned him to death, but under Roman authority they could not carry out a death sentence. Only the Romans could. So there was a second trial, this time before Pilate, the Roman procurator. "Are you a king? The king of the Jews?" Pilate asked him. "My kingdom is not of this world," Jesus answered. "You are a king then," Pilate responded. "You say rightly that I am a king. For this cause I was born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness to the truth, and everyone who hears my voice hears the truth." And Pilate responded, "What is truth?" Leaving Jesus, Pilate spoke to the gathered crowds, "I find no fault in him at all." But the chief priests and the elders of the Jews, they whipped up the crowd into a frenzy. "Crucify him! Crucify him!" And weak-kneed Pilate relented, and he hands Jesus over to be scourged and crucified. The chief priests of the Jews thought they had won. Satan thought he had won. But Jesus, as he breathed his last on the cross, cried out, "It is finished." And the veil in the temple concealing the most holy place was torn from top to bottom. And a Roman centurion who had witnessed Jesus' death exclaimed, "Surely this was the Son of God."